Panther, what it do? Um, Not doing a whole bunch of um, cutesy stuff tonight. Um, um, don't have my color um, correction profile, nor my oval shape profile in, nor do you see um, the clue of what the new channel will be. Tonight we're gonna get straight down to business. Matter of fact, I gotta take this hat off because I got a headache. This light over my head is killing me, but we gotta do this. We gotta do this. We are now 0-6, and there is something that I want to talk about that um, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. So I did not get a chance to watch the game today because I went to with the family to the North Carolina State Fair. Um, didn't realize they had public Wi-Fi until maybe like the fourth quarter. So yeah, I was tuned into PNP of their broadcast of the situation, and got back home, watched Aaron Duncan unnecessary bluntness, and I saw the separation chart, and it really brought something home to mind that just really made me think. And one of the things that Aaron said was, Bryce, understand you can't trust these guys. And the fact that he wants to stay in that pocket and hold this ball as long as he's holding it, it really confirms to me that he was Tepper's pick and not Frank Reich's. That confirms it for me. And the reason why that confirms it is because Tepper does not know where this game is going. Tepper is still under the auspices that it is going to the Brady's and the Cousins and the um, the Matt Staffords. The athletic quarterback is coming and is on the rise in this league. And that's the reason why they no longer pay the running backs. Because number one, the running backs have been getting hurt, and number two, they now want the quarterback to use those legs. The quarterbacks are coming in here saying they want the guaranteed money. So you gonna work for this guaranteed money. You gonna throw it and you gonna use your legs. Yes, you gonna be an athletic quarterback, and you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait, wait till wait till he come in here. Whoever he go with, they gonna pay that dude. They gonna pay that dude because that's what the NCAA and NIL has done. These kids are coming out to school with degrees as well as money. So, you know, they don't have to sacrifice their bodies anymore, you know, if they don't feel like it. They go start their own businesses or do whatever else they want to do. You know what I mean? They can say, "Hey, I had a good football career, and that's it." You know, they could walk away from playing, or they could go into coaching, straight into coaching, if they wanted to. You know what I mean? So that's what NIL and NCAA has done. I had a debate with one of my Aggie alums, one of my greatest friends, um, from A&T, to Mikhail Gugwa. You may have seen him on Power. He's one of the marshals, one of the bailiffs. But yeah, back when Zion from Duke had that ankle situation with the shoe, and it was like, these these players need to be paid. I told Tamika, I said, listen, I said, I done seen you run across the stage before when we was in school. In a production called Seven Guitars, you were playing this crazy Jamaican dude running across the stage. You could have broke your ankle, you could have failed, you could have did whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could have hurt yourself. Did you get paid? No. College is the training ground. You know what I mean? We don't even know if you're gonna really be like that in the NFL, and they're supposed to get paid because what happens if when they ain't like that in the NFL? The NIL deals goes no. By the fact, if they don't even make it to the NFL, the NIL deal they usually go away. So yeah, that part. But anyway, I digress. But like I said, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. But I'm not gonna be here before you long. Um, uh, I want to address something that RG3 said that Bryce needs on his team that we once had. He said we need a number one receiver, and I'm sorry, he's been in the league. I haven't, and I'm not going to dispute that. But I will say this: I don't like that terminology. A number one receiver. I just don't like that terminology. I prefer um, the terminology X. X. And there's a reason why I prefer that terminology. If you're familiar with play calling and how plays are drawn, your receivers, with the exception of the tight end, your receivers are labeled X, Y, and Z. Your X is usually on the left side, outside. That's him. Your slot receiver is usually your Y. Um, he's somewhere in between the hashes, and the Z is your guy that's on the far right. Now, I'm gonna tell you why the X is so dynamic. Um, the X, not only as a position standpoint, as a marking on the field, but also as a what he can do. Your X is a Swiss Army knife. He is the X factor. He can stretch the field. He can get contested balls. Pause. He can do that and burn burn a quarterback like toast. He can get the necessary separation. He may be over here 1 minute, over there the next. He can stop on a dime. He's a button hook master. He is all of the above. All of the above. Now, we're going to do some film studying tonight um, of Mr. Jonathan Mingo. And we're really trying to peel back why is he not the X. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to get right to it. Let me decrease. Give me 1 second. They're going to decrease me. If this thing will let me. Go right down here. I'm going to watch some film study. Watch this one first. And
get NFL Sunday Ticket and watch your favorite
we're not going
NFL
to watch
teams
these
out
things.
of
They're not sponsors.
market Sunday games live, only on YouTube.
Skip those. Shout out to California Highlights.
That interception last week really bugged his offense.
First down and 10. Dart lets it loose. Over the middle. Mingo is there. What a grab. One hand catch for number one.
He's in second team All SEC. Oh my goodness. Let the big guy go up there and
find a way to bounce back. They give him a couple of easy throws horizontally. Now a shot downfield.
He lets it rip, and Mingo's behind the defense. Goodbye, Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Rebels. 71 yards.
Watch Mingo right here. Watch him kind of bluff upfield like he might block. So he just kind of eases off, like I'm going to block this edge guy, and see him looking inside, and then he turns it on. You do just enough, lull the safety to sleep, and then break down field. Now, you know, in old school days.
Play fake to Judkins, and he's going to go deep. Man's out there. What a catch by Mingo at the 1 yard line.
Judkins offset, Dart in the gun. Woo, what a grab for Mingo. Right off the bat, flag on the play.
Healthy this year after missing about half of last season. Dart, Mingo again, what a catch, and he stays in bounds. No, wow.
How about that? Love the throw, outside shoulder or back shoulder throw. Coverage is tight by Walton, but it's a great throw and better catch. Body.
A loss against Baylor. This is the first time he goes first, and he loads it up on the first play from scrimmage. Jonathan Mingo just mossed somebody. James Jordan on the coverage.
Now, who knows if they're going to come out passing or not. And just a great job in concentration. Use it.
Quick throw, and Mingo with a heck of a catch going up high.
The Land Sharks smelled some blood in the water last week. They're still unbeaten, and they're trying to put the finishing touches on a win here over Vandy.
As Jonathan Mingo breaks free, and he might be gone. Mingo has scored one long touchdown today. Make it two. Put this thing on ice. 72-yard touchdown, Rebels.
Two defenders to block Mingo. And you got two blockers for those guys. Anthony Orgy, number 0. Watch him. He can make a play. Nope. A nice stiff arm by Jonathan.
And get that ball, so Ole Miss bailed out there.
Looking for the wheel route. Got a step. Got a catch. Jonathan Mingo inside the 10. 56-yard gain.
Jacoby Matthews, number 14, just 2 pick routes really on the outside, and Mingo starts in that tight end position in the wheel route.
Jordan Watkins in motion. Dart's going to throw on first down. Deep middle. Got it. Complete to Mingo. Jonathan Mingo out to the 41-yard.
Their names a lot. They are tackling machines on that second level.
Double fake by Dart out of the backfield. It's Mingo, and he makes a couple of men miss. Mingo stays on his feet, and Mingo gets a first down for Ole Miss.
Push the envelope in that department. Joe McGuire said the same thing. So far, it's been all Texas Tech. Dart's going to sling one. Mingo has it in plus territory. Spun out of bounds, a gain of...
The clock stopping with the change of the chains.
Dart's a throw. Up the seam. Mingo is there. Brings it in inside the 5.
He was the deep threat. Now watch DeRicky Wright. He checks up. That's one-on-one on the outside.
Play fake, and Dart again on the money to Mingo. Wow, that was an excellent.
On his first game as a head coach in its 1st and goal at the 5. This is a backwards lateral to Mingo. Touchdown Rebels.
On the quick throw.
Another quick pass to Mingo. Puts his foot in the ground, makes one man miss, and picks up another Ole Miss first down.
And at 25 and counting. Play fake. Dart setting up. Going deep. Got a man. It's caught by Mingo. Inside the 35-yard.
Like this, you know, nobody injury
All
at
right,
this point
we're
of
going
the
to stop
game,
right here.
Yep. Dart down the middle, throws up. Dart to Mingo.
We're going to stop right here. I'm noticing a pattern on this particular highlight reel. Let's go to another one real quick. And I want y'all to know if y'all notice the same thing that I noticed in the difference between these highlight reels.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the new Capital One.
Dart out of the backfield. It's Mingo, and he makes a couple of men miss. Mingo stays on his feet.
That interception last week really bugged his offense.
First down and 10. Dart lets it loose. Over the middle. Mingo is there. What a grab.
Hold on.
One hand catch for...
No. That's not what I need. Just what I need right here.
Right, and allows for Corral to throw, which is essentially a triple option pull.
96 yards and a touchdown, but there has been little help. Now he's going to go deep, try to get a big one, and he did. Beautiful. Jonathan Mingo.
The true freshman quarterback who can run like that when he gets the passing game down, there's another tuner back. You have to be disciplined, but it is effective.
Has no choice but to go on 4th down. Lofton one out there. Perfect throw and catch. Touchdown, Mingo.
Mingo's been impressive, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Freshman to freshman again.
It's a 50-50 ball to the outside. You're blitzing, and now you've got one-on-one, back shoulder throw, and, you know,
baseball game to talk about you, so be very careful what you say about me right now. Slant in there for a first down. Caught.
I think I would go Plumlee in this situation. Let's see what Corral can do. Last pass was a pick. This one is a wide one to Jonathan Mingo.
they would have been ready to snap it.
12 yards on that first play for Ely. Corral back to throw over the middle of the field, and it's caught by Mingo. Jonathan Mingo, who...
Elijah Moore blowing through the backfield.
Corral, quick throw. It'll be 3rd and...
This time for a big gainer at midfield.
28 yards for the transfer from Temple. Corral to the sideline, and Jonathan Mingo.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store, because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself.
in this Kiffin-Levy offense. 2nd and 3. Corral again throwing, and it's a strike to Mingo. Touchdown.
I mean, you don't have to believe it can just possess the ball. They run play action, then just spit it out quick on the slant to Mingo. Echo with a physical receiver, it's an easy walk into the end zone.
When is somebody wearing a 70-something?
For a big penalty, because the Kentucky defense very much on its heels.
2nd and 15. Corral's in trouble. And he'll throw back to Mingo. And Mingo again.
The football running routes. Watch this finish. Break a tackle.
Here on this 3rd and 6. Corral with Mingo falling down.
He was looking back towards where Mingo made that sliding catch. A big conversion for the Rebels to extend this drive.
Fake to Connor. Over the top to Mingo. Another touchdown.
Like Taylor McGregor just said, you would think that the momentum opened this possession and then jams 2 in there to Mingo, who, as you can see, why.
Mingo, 8 catches, 128 yards.
We've talked about Elijah Moore and the way they utilize him and move him around on defense. It's Dylan Moses, the linebacker for Bama.
And a catch made on. Apparently not. 3rd and just a few inches. They're throwing it on 3rd and 1, and that is complete to Mingo. Ely on the left side of Corral. Play fake to him. Corral throws. Caught and touchdown. Jonathan Mingo.
Not even looking there at first. Taking his time, coming back around, and Mingo just kind of sneaking in between.
So after leaning heavily on the run, consecutive passes to leave 3rd and 10. Corral going to throw it again. Here's Mingo. Gathers, takes it inside the 10 and lowers his shoulder.
See, the run game's been going, and then you see Corral has been accurate with the football in his first couple passes.
Little shoulder fake over the middle, wide open. Jonathan Mingo makes.
Is a vertical north and south runner.
13-yard pickup behind the good block of Ben Brown. Now they'll throw it near side. Pass caught by Mingo, and he falls.
To the sideline, the receivers, they stay on the same side of the field so they can line up even faster. Just so many things work in their favor.
Corral trying to tie the school record if he can complete this pass, and he does, and he just tied.
Yeah.
18 of 18. Make it 19 out of 19. That one caught by Mingo again.
Football, you got plenty of timeouts, so you can throw it anywhere on the field, but you can't turn it over here.
To the 38. Pass is caught inside the 15-yard line by Jonathan Mingo.
All these receivers believe when the balls come to them, they got to make the most of that opportunity. And what a good throw.
Corral, long throw to Mingo on the perimeter.
All right.
They found some success with tempo and the ball on the ground at times.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough. I've seen all I need to see. After seeing all of that, I'm left to say, number one, that Mingo does have the ability to be that X. Now, I have to point this out. It seems to me that he got a lot more separation in the video with a familiar face by the name of Matt Corral in the year 2022. Well, no. Excuse me. No, that would have been 2021. Yeah. Then he got with Dart in 2022. I noticed that. Um, but if you look at the stats, 155 yards. I think he currently has 15 catches, I believe. Recheck it. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, 15 receptions for 133 yards, no touchdowns, averaging 8.9 yards, and it's been 6 games. What I'm telling you people is that we might as well let this dude on the market and let him go be great somewhere else because we're not using him right, number one. We're not using him. No, we're just not. We are not doing all those things that we're not utilizing his talent the way that it needs to be utilized. We're just not. We're just not doing it. We're not doing it. And another thing that I want to say is it again points to, like I said before, I said that Frank Reich deserved to have his own guy. And whether it be Bryce, whether it be CJ, whether it be Anthony Richardson, I said he needs to pick his own guy. Why? Because he needs to be able to go to the top of the hill, live in the sunshine, or die on his own sword with that guy. I said this. Go look at the video up. It was called Frank Reich Deserves. It had a crazy cover art with Frank posing his tank. Even a little crazy song with it too. Look it up. And I don't know so now when I look back at a certain clip, y'all can go look at it too on the Carolina Panthers channel with Camp Confidential when they drafted. I think it was Bryce's second day on campus after being drafted, and they were about to draft Mingo. I think Frank Reich asked him, how did he like Mingo? And that gave me questions. That gave me significant questions. Because, you already got this new rookie quarterback, right? And I really had to dig more digging and research to see if any Bama receivers were available at this particular time. But you're going to have to try to, or you really want to take on the task of building chemistry with a quarterback and a wide receiver from two separate schools. Okay. Why would you do that? 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 I'm going to tell you what I'm left with. At that time, we had Not one. Not one, but two. Um, excuse me. Not one, but not two, but yeah. No. We had no. No, we had three. Excuse me. We had three. Yeah, three quarterbacks. We had Bryce, Dalton, and Matt Corral. Matt Corral, whom um, seemed to get have a lot of success with Mingo. A lot of success with Mingo. And that kind of further edges me to think that maybe Bryce wasn't Frank's guy. Everything it really gives the vibe of let us see if Bryce has more chemistry with him, or let us see if Matt, or rather Golden Corral, uh, and Mingo can build on their already existing chemistry. If they can build on their already existing chemistry, then we'll go with Matt. Finally, give him his season in the sunshine. Sit Bryce for a year. Build Matt Corral's trade value up. Be able to trade him for something to get something back that we traded away this year. I believe that was the game plan, but Matt didn't really do anything in the preseason to build his trade value. So they ended up clipping him. Like I said, I'm just speculating. Just speculating. But I think that was the reason for drafting Mingo. Not so much for him to be a weapon for Bryce, but to see if um, him and Corral would spark success. And people. I mean, like I said, hey, after seeing his highlight reel, um, I believe he can be that Swiss Army knife. The X, as in the X factor. We've had that before. Other people have had it too. You think of names of Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Dante Culpepper, Ocho Cinco. You know, um, these guys are X. And they're going to give corners a nightmare, and your weakest corner better look out because they're going to burn them like toast, cough them up like the Christmas and Thanksgiving turkey, dissect them like a classroom frog. All of that. We had that in our building a time or two, uh, especially as it concerns Agent 89. Um, we had DJ Moore. Um, I really can't say who the real X was in the 2015 season. I think it was an X by committee. I think maybe Philly Brown and Jericho Cotchery stick out the most, you know. But yeah, man, I think we had an X by committee that particular season. But we've had that, and I believe Bingo can be that. And it doesn't seem to be either one or two things is true. They are either not utilizing him to use his full potential. The plays are not there for him to use his full potential, or him and Bryce haven't built that chemistry. And I don't know, when you think about players that they could potentially trade, if him and Bryce aren't building the chemistry already, there's nothing leading to say that they'll build it in the future, because they've had all camp and it's been 6 games and it's just not there. So I think Mingo could be traded. I think he could be traded. Maybe trade him for another receiver and I don't know, possible pick, because I mean, let's be real, they like veteran receivers anyway. That's why we got Chark and Thielen in the house. So Mingo is a very viable option to somebody that's needing a wide receiver. I don't know what the amount would be for Jerry Jeudy. I saw something today about that deal is done because it's what some Steve Smith said. I don't know. I gotta look it up further. I'm not gonna speculate on, because I don't know what's what isn't. But yeah, a Jerry Jeudy trade that might be in the works, because they may feel Russell Wilson can, communicate to this young receiver a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they really could say that, it's not working out so far. Let's trade him. A lot of people are looking at Burns as that guy to go and trade. I'm gonna tell you something. If you trade away Burns, you just killed your defense. Then again, they may trade away Burns just so they can keep Evero as DC, because your defense is going to clearly suffer without Brian Burns, and that phone line is going to dry up. They're not going to be calling on him for head coaching interviews at the end of the season because of that. And so they kind of extend their window with him if they do trade away Brian Burns. We in trouble, people. We in trouble, man. We in trouble. We in trouble. Which was why I want to go ahead and get this ball rolling on this channel. Listen, people, I need y'all liking these videos. I need y'all viewing these videos. I need y'all liking, subscribing, sharing, all this other good stuff. We got some crazy things happening around here. It is currently the Panthers Den. There is a new name that we're going to be going under very shortly once we cross the 200 subscriber mark. Every 20 subscribers, we're going to be having a drawing, and that particular person will not only they'll get some merch, but they'll also get a chance to see if they can guess the new name of what the channel is going to be, and if they can guess it, in exchange for their solidarity and in exchange for their silence, and keeping it to themselves and not snitching. They'll be made a MVP moderator. So yeah, moderators are going to have a lot of get a lot of perks. I may just up and do a drawing one night to say, hey, I'm a moderator. I'm gonna pick one of y'all, send y'all some merch. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So my mods will have a very VIP experience here, as what is now called the Panthers in, all right? But yeah, man, also we want to go ahead and try to kick off this new segment that we got coming called The Real Panthers. The Real Carolina Panthers. Players come, coaches come and go, but we're here forever. Even if the team gets sold, which is I would really be in favor of, because David Tepper don't know what he's doing. It's clear he doesn't know what he's doing. I see why teams like the Raiders root for the Las Vegas Raiders. They can be in LA and root for the Las Vegas Raiders. They can be somebody like, the Rams could be in St. Louis and root for the Rams, or, as many places as the Rams has been, they've been a traveling team from Anaheim to LA to St. Louis, and a Rams fan is a Rams fan. I'm convinced that if that comes down to it and the Panthers have to be that, we'll just have to be that. Just put us in a place where we can be successful, and with the owner where we can be successful, because this dude ain't it. Well, anyway, people, that has been my time. I'm about to go to bed. I've been in the fair all day, and I have to get up and go to work tomorrow. So pray much for me. Again, like, subscribe, hit the notifications, and share the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? Share the channel, share some of these videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Panther fan just like you guys are. I don't bring it like PNP. I don't bring it like C3. I don't bring it like Charlotte Bound 704, but I bring it in my own way. You may have a couple of videos back, I introduced a new character by the name of Big Purr. Sort of a California-styled version of Sir Purr. And that is attributed to Ron Rivera, Shaq Thompson, of course, Bryce Young, all hailing from the Sunshine State of California. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of character is kind of there to show Cali some love, as per our Cali Kakalaki connection. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, please, guys, please like the video, subscribe, and share. Please share the channel. Please share these videos. My take might not be your take, and that's good. That's we can agree to disagree, but we still have the same love for this team, and that's where we definitely agree on. So till next time, y'all keep pounding. Peace, and God bless.